Hey everybody, it's a very special Daily Thoughts where we celebrate the Golden Girls. And with us today is a very special caller that called in, and I'm about to go into the conversation we had about the Golden Girls and how much we love them. About how we love the Golden Girls.
Yes.
And the Golden Girls are awesome. And I think that we haven't had a show since, we never had a show since then that shows women in their age that they can still have fun sexually and independently. What do you love about them?
Oh, right. Almost like right out there, brazen to say what they want to say on like an 80s TV show, and women being empowered right, like right at their age level, and make everything hilarious.
Exactly.
And be outspoken, and we don't see any TV shows of that kind.
No, we see a lot of like biracial shows. We show a lot of like LGBTQ shows. Of course, we see a lot of that now, but we don't see things that just show like middle-aged men or women, or even into their they were early seniors. They weren't even middle-aged,
Right. Even today, if you click on different, sitcoms or whatever you want to call it, it's you can't compare that classic to any kind of show today with that kind of humor and the classic that it is.
Exactly. No, it was totally a different class of funny. And
beyond its time.
I know. I mean, when you think about the age that it was in, I mean, I was young. I was in my my childhood.
Yeah.
And it was the 80s to early 90s, or I have to look up to be fair on the date, but around there.
Right.
And
yeah, exactly.
To have that kind of show where they would have that kind of sometimes raunchy humor.
I know. It's right out there, and showing them that
like what
with men or whatever, whether they loved them or couldn't stand them. They come up with these one-liners and very independent, ladies,
exactly.
Of all different types of walks of life, getting sometimes together or not, and living in this home. And, it's hilarious humor. And
it is. And what was that? I wanted to put, at least so I get it on the recording, what you said when, Sorry, we had a moment of disconnect. Here's the interview back.
Together or not, and living in this home. And, it's hilarious humor. And
it is. And what was that? I wanted to put, at least so I get it on the recording, what you said when, about sloppy seconds? What was it?
Oh, yeah. Blanche had mentioned in an episode something about, we should just have a party and go to the naval base and see what's all around there. And Estelle Getty, who plays Sophia, comes around and says, well, why would we do that? I mean, really, because that would be like sloppy second stuff. So it's just hilarious.
I love it.
Yeah, again, it's right out there to any age group, from then till today and again beyond,
yeah.
It's really a classic.
You know what was nice too is that it wasn't so overtly raunchy that you couldn't have. It was almost like a kid could watch it and it would fly right over their heads if it was a little raunchy.
Yes.
Yeah. Which was really nice, where you could watch it with a kid in the room. I remember because I didn't understand half of this humor till I got older. But now I'm like, how clever a show that you could have that, and that it didn't matter. It was safe enough at least to have the kids around while you were watching it.
Yeah, exactly. It's true because growing up and then seeing like reruns and things like that, you see it, but like by the time I got older and kind of saw it as a young kid, I didn't catch on to like half of it. But now, I see it, and wow, it they really were out there, and they really
I
said
know.
how it
They were,
was,
I mean, like,
and I catch on,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, like sometimes I watch it and I'm like, wow, but how did this get past like what do they call it? The not the ratings board, but the censors,
Yeah, the censor,
But
censorship
it's
or
just because
wherever.
I think because it's so cleverly done and so tongue in cheek that they
Exactly,
could get away with
right.
it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that show Strangers with Candy. If you ever seen it, I don't know. But
no, I haven't. But
it's very raunchy, but they got away with so much. They've even said because they did it so tongue in cheek. So I think like that. You get away with more. But at the same time, at least, because there's not a lot of shows nowadays, at least that I think, that you can watch with a kid in the room.
No, it's either one extreme or the next, or something really like blase type of thing. So
exactly, either it's a really silly show, that you don't get into, or it's an adult show that kids can't watch.
Exactly, that's true. So I mean, bringing us back on reruns, and
I see it
once in a while on TV.
Yeah, I noticed like TV Land shows it on country. This country music channel shows it a lot on reruns.
Oh, I see. The TV Land, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's it's on right now. Actually, we're watching it.
Yeah. Okay. I wondered what kind of.
Yeah, and I love that they show these. And I mean, how long has this been off the air? But yet they're still constantly. Because
I think it's such a good right. Yeah, I think maybe the producers or whoever is in control of the network or whatever realizes, hey, this was pretty awesome, and let's put it out there for people that either missed it or never saw it or want to be rekindled with it again. They want it, so they put it on.
In a way, it's a show that transcends time, which very rare shows do.
That's true.
Very rarely shows do.
Right, I don't see many from even.
Yeah, like you can watch it nowadays, and it's still just as funny.
Exactly.
And
I think that's what makes it
Yeah. You got it. I didn't want to cut you off.
That makes it a classic. No, that's okay. That's why I think it makes it such a classic. And who doesn't love Betty White? I mean, and even all the other girls.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you got to love them. You really like Estelle Getty, Betty White, Rue McClanahan, and, now I'm forgetting the last. Oh, the one who has the deep voice.
Oh, B. Arthur.
B. Arthur, of course, B. Arthur.
And again, they're all so different from each other, like each one. It's diverse, like in that way where, each individual is so opposite from the other, yet they all get along, which we want for everything in this world right now. With this world going on, you just want everybody to get along and just kind of
exactly.
You know what?
You pointed that out because we are so, especially in this time in our country. We won't go into that, but we'll just say we're so divided, and there's so much difference of opinion that to see different ladies together that are so by far very different from each other get along and love each other.
Yeah, even they have different opinion, whatever, but I mean, they're really got this great slapstick, and one-liners and stuff that normally you would see somebody just march out of the room, and I don't know, some episodes of different shows, it was almost end their character because something big dramatic scene would come up and you wouldn't see that person anymore. But them, they bicker a lot, and they make you laugh a lot. They
really do.
Right.
Like I said, I don't know how to put a word to it, but it's kind of timeless. It's just, that's the way I keep going back to. Because there's so many sitcoms I think that were great that we don't mention anymore or that aren't constantly on reruns like this one.
No, not that I can recall. And if there is, I guess maybe not, I'm not putting anything down, but if there is, either I'm missing it or...
Yeah.
Or it just wasn't, this was the pick of the pick, I guess, for them to keep showing it. And even I think, was it Netflix or something? Or no, it was Peacock or one of the ones that they're like showing all of the episodes on that platform too.
Oh, I'll have to look it up. Let's look up. You know what? We'll do it while we have you.
Because I could see, everything going on, and yeah, I can see that because they already had enough. Just them was good enough.
Exactly. They didn't need. I mean, just the four of them. And, I don't know if you saw, I think it's called, and don't quote me, I think it's called The Golden Hotel or something, was what the show that came on after The Golden Girls. And all of them did it except for, I think, The Arthur.
Oh, okay.
And where they bought a hotel in, like, Miami, and they kind of, like, recondition it, and they run it together, the girls. They're all in it except for, like I said, I think except for B. Arthur.
B. Arthur? Okay.
I'm looking up Golden Girls now. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, here I found Golden Girls on Hulu, and now I'm looking at it. It took me to, like, the first episode, but I'm looking for the main series page because that'll show what Here we go. Okay, the Golden Girls series page. The Golden Palace is the name of the sequel. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
It's called The Golden Palace.
Check that out. Okay.
It has Rue McClanahan, Estelle Getty, and Betty White. And
wow.
The theme is Rose, Blanche, and Sophia are where we last left them in the living room of the house they shared for 7 years. But now they're watching movers as they prepare to leave their comfortable home as managers of an Art Deco hotel in South Miami Beach called Golden Palace. It's actually a really cute show.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
It only lasted one season. But, it is cute to see them back again, and it's a full season. I mean, there was 24 episodes. So,
wow.
Definitely something to check out.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's something to check out once in a while. Yeah.
Hulu is the place to go for Golden Girls, then, I guess, streaming.
Yeah, and for streaming, and if you have just, on regular TV, it's on TV Land. And
right? CMT, Country Music Channel.
Oh, okay, and
so there are always reruns somewhere.
Yeah, there is, and it's, good we brought up the Hulu, because, like, a lot of people are on that and streaming everything.
Streaming is like everything now. It's so funny when you think about TV nowadays. Streaming is almost probably more popular than cable.
Oh, yeah.
I go to my cousin's house, who, I don't name names, of course, on this.
Right.
But they don't have cable TV. They have just a bunch of streaming services that they, piggyback on and stuff, and that's what the kids grow up on, and that's what they use, and I think that's kind of cool. That's their thing. Now, I have cable. It comes with my rent, but other than that, maybe I wouldn't pay for cable either. I don't know.
Exactly, because, it can become an expense, and you have the choice. And you have the choice to watch Golden Girls and the Golden Hotel.
Yes, the Golden Hotel. Wait, I called it the Golden Hotel, but it's called the Golden Palace, I think. Let me make sure.
Golden Palace.
Anybody listening can watch it.
Okay,
I keep wanting to say hotel, but it's called...
It's a palace.
It is the Golden Palace. And it's from 1992. So that means that, all right, you're kind of right. The sitcom ended in, like, 91, I should think. And so then the Golden Palace took over. And it's actually really cute. So check that out sometime. Yeah, and thank you for talking on the Daily Thoughts.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking my call. Like, I do watch your Daily Thoughts and your music, and
thank you.
The perfumes. I bought a few of the gorgeous scents, so I can't even say which one's my favorite, but I really appreciate you taking my call.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm a big fan, and I just thought that Yeah, thank
Well,
you
that's
very much.
awesome. Hopefully we'll talk again.
Okay. Have a wonderful day.
So we talked for quite a bit about the Golden Girls and how much we love them. Here's a couple of screenshots to remind you of the Golden Girls and of the Golden Palace, the sequel. And what do you guys think of the Golden Girls or the Golden Palace? Let me know in the comments, and we'll talk soon.